Yo, what is up? If you want to go from single guy to absolute Chad, you need to watch this video. I came across a new side of TikTok the other day about relationships and advice on how to be a better man to your woman so you can get any woman that you want. All right, so yeah, let's get into my amazing studio over here and we can start watching these videos. Okay, so here we got bare minimum or princess treatment. Basically, the point of this is this guy is gonna talk to his girlfriend and she's gonna ask him, do you think that this is the bare minimum or princess treatment? So basically he has to guess whether or not this is kind of the lowest of the low he's allowed to do, or if what he's doing is actually, you know, a nice gesture for his girlfriend that he's doing on his own choice. So yeah, let's just see if what he's doing is a nice gesture or he's just doing it because it's mandatory in his relationship.
Bare minimum or princess treatment?
Okay.
Holding the door open for me.
Bare minimum.
You're right. Tying my
Yeah, that's, you should definitely be holding the door open for your girlfriend. I agree with that.
buying me flowers for no reason.
Bare minimum.
Yes.
Okay.
That is totally princess treatment. Going out of your way, buying your girlfriend flowers and things like that. I'm not saying it's something you shouldn't do, but that is definitely a nice gesture that should not just be something you're doing because it's mandatory. You should be doing it as a nice gesture.
Paying for my nails.
I do that. Bare minimum?
Yes.
Okay.
Writing me love.
Did he just say bare minimum for paying for the nails to get done? Maybe if they're married and share a joint account, but how is that the bare minimum? They're talking about stuff that's like him doing nice things for her is the bare minimum. So I don't know what the actual standard is in the relationship, but usually the bare minimum is a little lower than the expectations. It's more of the what you can get by with. I don't know how this guy's not getting his balls chopped off all the time by his girlfriend.
Giving me unlimited get ready time.
Bare minimum.
Mm-hmm.
Takes a while.
Okay, what if they're gonna be late? I feel like you can't just give everyone unlimited get ready time. Yeah, it takes a while like you said, but what if you're running late?
Blocking every girl you know on social media.
Bare minimum.
I put princess treatment.
Okay.
Yay!
That shouldn't even be something you're doing in a relationship. Are you not allowed to have acquaintances on social media? And does this also mean the girl's blocking every guy she knows?
Slaying a dragon to prove you're worthy of me.
Would you say that's princess treatment?
That's bare minimum.
Princess.
Okay, after seeing that, I think the video might be a joke. So I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt here that their relationship's actually not this toxic.
Paying for your beautiful girlfriend's clothes and makeup.
That is absolutely princess treatment. Obviously, if you're giving her something as a gift, that's one thing. But if you paid for all your girlfriend's clothes and makeup, basically everything would be free to her. She'd probably get more and you would just be broke.
Bare minimum.
Yeah, good job. Hyping me up in front of.
I don't know what this guy does for a living, but I don't know how he affords to just pay for that. That is so expensive. Okay, I see the comment. It says, we're just kidding around. I'm gonna assume this is a joke. Yearning in that man's eyes, yearning and pleading. And he liked it, so I think it's definitely a joke. There are people that make stuff like this that aren't really even jokes. Let's get into the next video. It's actually of a guy saying what the bare minimum is. I feel like it's weird. If you're a guy and you get to establish the bare minimum in your relationship, don't mix the bare minimum with princess treatment. And then it says, don't get it twisted, females. So, you know, I actually agree with the caption. I think a lot of people are getting it mixed up. I think buying flowers for your girlfriend, paying for her nails is definitely princess treatment. Maybe not on her birthday. You should probably just buy her flowers, or especially on Valentine's Day, but just out of nowhere, yeah, I think a lot of people are getting it mixed up. So let's watch this.
You holding the door for her is bare minimum. You showing up to her crib with flowers is bare minimum.
How often? Because if it's every time you go there, you're gonna be dropping $10 on some, $10 are the crappy flowers from Walmart, by the way. So that's assuming you're going cheap on these flowers.
Before you walk in the restaurant, holding the door for her is bare minimum. Reassuring her is bare minimum.
Bro, why is this guy so mad? Did his girlfriend just give him a super long lecture that he's not meeting the minimum standards before this? Because holy crap, this guy's actually mad. And I don't even know who's supposed to be watching this.
Making sure she's okay, calling her there and back, bare minimum. Driving her everywhere, bare minimum. Buying her food all the time, bare minimum.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if you're a feeder, that's the bare minimum. I don't think most people should be buying their girlfriend's food all the time.
We got some men getting it twisted talking about, oh yeah, I held the door for her. That's princess treatment. Are you out your mind?
Bro, who are the men bragging about holding the door open? Like, sometimes I see people talking about, yeah, we got men saying that. Like, who is saying that? He's just making up the guy in this scenario.
She's a grown woman, bro. She can hold the door on her own. She can open it. She can drive herself. She can feed herself. Like, They're not looking for money. They're not looking for someone to open the door for them. They're not looking for someone to drive them around. They're looking for love. She wants a man, not a boy. She wants you to baby her. She wants to feel safe around you. She wants to feel like a girl around you. Matter of fact, when she's with you, she just wants to turn her brain off. She's not asking for much, by the way. Don't pick guys that think the bare minimum is more than enough for the girl. These are all given, by the way. A good man will always do that for you no matter what.
Dude, does this guy do this for his girlfriend? And if he does, why does he feel the need to go on TikTok and just start bragging a bunch about how much he does for her? I think a lot of people do nice things for their girlfriend, but nobody goes on TikTok and starts getting on their high horse about it. Like, he's like, yeah, buying the flowers is the bare minimum. Yeah, maybe you do this stuff and it is a nice gesture, but it doesn't mean you need to start bragging about it on TikTok all the time just so everyone can see how much of a good boyfriend you are. PSA for women.
If you're dating a guy and he sleeps over and in the morning you have to get up and leave earlier than him for like work or a workout class or something, and you're like gone for the rest of the day, so then he gets up and leaves like an hour later, and then like the day is done, you come home and he does not make your bed before he leaves, even though he was the last one in it and left after you, you need to break up with him.
You need to break up with him? Wouldn't it make more sense to ask him to make the bed the next time that happens before ending the relationship over something so small? I don't know why people are giving such horrible advice. People on TikTok almost want the fans that they have to just have crappier lives for some reason. Does that mean that if it's the other way around, that the guy should break up with the girl too? Bare minimum or princess treatment, the second version. Now, I don't think this one's a joke because the comments were turned off. When in the first one, the guy was liking comments, basically making fun of him for having his balls tied in a noose from his girlfriend.
Paying for a parking ticket. Like my parking ticket.
Princess treatment.
No, bare minimum. That's right. Knowing each other's passwords for everything.
Bare minimum?
Yep. Paying for my monthly nail appointment.
Oh, princess treatment.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Picking up the check for every date night.
Bare minimum.
Yeah. Decorating the house for my birthday.
That's bare minimum, I guess.
Yes,
Yeah.
you.
Wait, do they live together? I just realized if they live together, they probably have a joint account like a lot of married couples do. So whenever he's paying for this stuff, isn't it both of their money going into it? Doesn't that kind of defeat the nice part of paying for it? Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pay for this out of a pool of money that both of our income goes into. Yeah, I guess it could be the bare minimum if you're living in a house and married. Oh, wait, this guy's not wearing a ring. I don't know if they're married. They might just be living in a house together and not be married. So I think I'm wrong.
If you said princess treatment, I would have been.
I'm pretty good here. I'm
not
sighing because some of them are like questionable, but no,
Yeah.
like they're all, I don't know, it's not that bad.
Giving me your location.
Bare minimum.
Yeah. Paying for a trip.
Depends on how expensive the trip is.
That's not the answer though. Bare minimum or princess
Well,
treatment.
it depends. Are we going to
No, it doesn't matter. Paying for a trip.
princess treatment?
Why did he agree to make this video? The comments being off are extra concerning. Found this guy, his name's Brad Martin, not the giant jacked bodybuilder Bradley Martin. This guy is Brad Martin. Modern men versus gentlemen.
Allowed to wear heels. I'll be shorter than you, and that's not manly. I don't care if your love language is words of affirmation. I only care about physical touch.
Who is saying this? Like, I want to know who is saying this stuff. Are guys telling him that they say this to their girlfriends?
You hold the umbrella for me, I'm famous.
I want to know who these people he's talking to are, where he's around people that are just telling him they say this stuff. We got modern dating versus gentlemen. I'd like to consider myself kind of a gentleman, you know? So let's see what you have to say. I already see the first caption. My wife is too needy.
Needy. She needs to handle her own problems.
I fixed a friend's door once. I fixed my girlfriend's door once. Really early on in our relationship, I was hanging out at her house and her door was broken. I was like, I'm gonna fix that door for you. Now we're in love.
He's literally making up the thing he's trying to argue against in his points. It doesn't make any sense. That's like me being like, you know, most guys are like, man, I don't care about my girlfriend. She needs to be this and that, and I don't give her any attention. And that's me doing an impression of someone that I made up, and then I make the argument I would never do something like that. I just don't understand why this guy has to make up a person to just make up arguments just so he looks like he's a really good boyfriend online.
I don't get excited for my wife because I just don't care that much.
Again, who is saying this to him? There's no way him and his friends are just regularly having conversations where they all just crap all over their girlfriends. Okay, so this guy finally got a hate comment. This guy just said, she's not gonna let you hit, bro. They should be addressing making up fake scenarios just to argue against them in his videos, which is so dumb. But yeah, she's not gonna let you hit, bro. Let's see what he has to say about this.
Whenever I hear she's not gonna let you hit, bro, it's literally me talking about treating a woman well and with decency, which is the absolute bare minimum, by the way.
Dude, they love that word, the bare minimum.
It's so disheartening how discouraged it feels like it is in society to treat a woman well, right?
I don't think people don't like his videos because he's saying to treat a woman well. I think they don't like them because he's making up random conversations to argue against them. This is the equivalent if a girl made a video like, yeah, you need to cook and clean for your husband, you need to do that, like all this stuff guys just want to hear so bad over and over again, and her whole account was based on just trying to say what men want to hear. No one's hating because they don't think you should actually do this stuff.
You think about a boy holding the door for a girl in school. All of his friends call him a simp.
No, they don't.
For treating a woman well? You're making fun of him for treating someone well?
I just realized that in his response here, he just made up another thing to argue against. So again, he's just making up another argument to act like, I guess, a gentleman, even though no one said what he said in his first point.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Probably because that's not what happened and he just made up that scenario.
In comments like this, you're telling on yourself. What you're saying is that you only treat a woman with decency because you expect her body in return. You expect something in return, right?
Wrong, actually. That is not what he's telling this guy. What he's saying is that this guy obviously isn't literally doing this to let a girl, have sex with him, but he's not saying that he only does nice things for a woman's body. He's saying that this guy, Brad Martin here, is only doing these videos to get attention from women.
Which is disgusting. Women don't settle. Men, be better.
Yeah, man, be better. I think it's funny that comment happened and what I was already talking about, how he makes up arguments. He does in this too. If you hold the door open for someone, you get called a simp. And this tells me that you only do nice things for a girl for their body. That's not what he was saying. That comment doesn't imply that. This guy just makes up arguments to get on his high horse. The problem is being a horrible person is way too normalized. God forbid a real man has respect and common decency for women. All right, let's look at this guy's 4 strict travel rules as a boyfriend.
I have 4 strict travel rules as a boyfriend, and you're gonna follow them. Number 1, you get your choice of seat when we're flying. If you love the window seat, I will take the middle seat. I don't care. I'm not upset. I'm just happy to be with you. Number 2, you don't need to carry anything. Load me up like a packed mule. I don't care if you have 4 suitcases, 2 carry-on bags. If I run out of hands,
dude, I think you'll care whenever they start charging you a ton of money for having a bunch of suitcases.
You can put your purse around my neck and I'll wear it like a badge of honor. Number 3, I'm never gonna rush you on vacation. Nope. If you need more time to get ready, I will read another chapter of my book. It's your world, I'm just living in it. Number 4, if you want photos, I will be your professional photographer, hype man, and I will do it with a smile on my face. Because I know you want something for your Instagram feed, and there's nothing that ruins a photo shoot quicker than a photographer with an attitude.
Subscribe for love. I think this guy just wants to make it sound like he's the best boyfriend ever. So I'm reading the comments. If my standards go up too high, I'm blaming you. All right, I hope you like some of the stuff I reacted to. I definitely did not enjoy any of the actual videos I reacted to. So if there's one thing I learned, it's that obviously I need to make videos about myself, creating made up arguments just so I can make myself look good to women. And then 2, most importantly, that my new bare minimum for a girlfriend needs to be a lot better. The new bare minimum for my girlfriend is she better randomly come visit me, but instead of flowers, she's got to bring me like the new Xbox, new PlayStation, and a new gaming monitor because I've been using a TV that's really bad as my monitor. Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go make a new form of content. I'm done reacting to TikToks. I'm gonna go start pretending that my friends told me all these really bad things about their girlfriends just to make them look like complete jerks, so I can make videos making a point that I'm kind of better than that, even though that never happened.